As you can see, I have already set my colored pencils, so this tutorial it will be about the colored pencils as well. As you can see here guys, I have Billie Eilish portrait, so I will show you my way to draw with colored pencils as well. We have to draw jewels and colored hair. Also, we will use colored pencil for the eyes, and the rest of the skin will be only graphite pencils. So stay with me guys, it will be interesting lessons step by step to learn and upgrade your skill. If you're new here, subscribe on my channel and don't forget about the bell notification to be notified when the video comes out. So stay with me if you love to draw, because you can upgrade your skill and in very easy way. Thank you very much. When I start to draw portraits, I'm starting to draw with eyes, so because it will be colored eyes, I prepare my colors. So I selected 4 types of the colors to draw eyes, and it will be gray, green, light, and the second layer will be pale sage. The third layer it will be light aqua, and the last one indigo blue. I just keep this paper near to me so I know how to change, of course if I'm a beginner. And I'm starting to draw the pupil. Always the pupil is dotting with black, so I'm using 8B grade from Faber Castell, and very light I start to draw the dark side of the eye. Remember guys, before to start to draw a portrait, don't forget to cover with your paper. I do it because I have a special glue, as you can see. But if you don't have, cover with white blank paper. And if I'm happy with the color, I'm moving to the other eye to make them the same. Very light, because as I told you, we're working in layers. Always this side of the eyes are black, and also the eyelashes. Just follow my steps to see where you need to add pressure on the pencil and where not. Also don't forget to let white paper where you have highlights. It will be more easy to erase with eraser. As well, it will be lessons, more lessons till we finish this portrait, step-by-step tutorials. And in these tutorials you will have chance to learn with colored pencils as well. So stay with me till the end and you can upgrade your skill. Now I'm happy and I can go further. I'm using mechanical pencil, this time HB grade, and I'm lining the iris. Very soft. Of course, following the reference photo. We will draw Billie Eilish portrait till the end of the last lesson, as we did on John Lennon portrait. Also, I want to thank you very much for beautiful comments, for support and shares. Now I'm happy. I'm going to the other eye, as you can see, to make the same. That's the reason when you draw eyes to do the same. So we start to add some colors now before to adding blending stone. So we're starting with the lighter. I'm always do this, and I'm coloring the part of the iris. My way is by circles and very light. As you can see, my pencils are very sharp, so remember, sharp very well your pencils so you can draw realistic portraits. As you can see, this eye is different because I just add the first layer of the color. We need to work in layers even with using colored pencils. Upgrade your skill. Working in layers is about the gray, green, light, what I'm using for first layer. The first layer is done. And I'm happy with this because it's very light, and you will see step by step how to change in realistic eye. I'm going on a pale sage for the second layer, and I'm looking for shadows. With this I'm lining and dotting. The iris, as you can see, become green. Remember, be careful when you draw with graphite pencil and also colored pencils. Make sure you don't mix the graphite with the colored pencils. And for the third layer I'm using light aqua, and this will give a blue texture, shade very light on the outline of the iris, add a glossy texture to the eyes. Also from the pupil, we're adding a bit color to the outside of the eye. I'm doing the same with the other eye now. Remember, if you sharpen very well your pencils, you can do this in easy way. I'm working with Prismacolor Premier. The link of the colored pencil, it will be on YouTube description. Now I can use blending stump to blend a little bit the iris, or I can use cotton buds. As you can see, the eyes become a little bit glossy only by blending. Make sure you follow the reference photo more than necessary times, so you can go at least close to the reference photo. I blend the outline of the iris. Same the other eye. As you can see, if I draw both eyes together, the symmetrics are the same, so I have no problem with the symmetrics. And now I'm going on the last layer. It will be indigo blue, and I'm adding the details with this. Very light lining, short lines. I'm going on the outline of the iris. Now you see why I draw very light the line of the iris, so I can come in with colored pencil, which is indigo blue. Now I'm adding necessary details, a few reflections. Also, as you can see, I'm going very light, and from the pupil, relining outside. I'm moving to the other eye, and I repeat the same step. Hope you guys enjoy it of John Lennon project. You have all lessons from the beginning to the end. Check for all tutorials. If you love to draw, you can upgrade your skill. As you can see, I'm working in layers, no matter which color I have, or if I'm working with graphite pencils. Again, I'm lining very light inside, working with details. I'm come back on the third layer, if you remember, light aqua, blend over, and I'm going by circles because she has very blue light eyes. So we respect the reference photo, going close as we can. And I do the same with the other eye. I'm gonna use graphite pencils now, and this time I'm gonna use 4B grade for the outline of the iris. And I will tell you why I'm using this, because it will be more easy to blend, make the eyes realistic. I'm going straight away to the other eye to make sure they're the same. Now you will see when I'm using blending stump, a bit blurry as in reference photo are. Add the last details. I'm adding jelly roll. You know already about jelly roll from John Lennon portrait tutorials. I just dotting, and I make the eyes watering, adding more effects, just in case you need. If you have the shadows on the eyes, you don't need to add jelly roll. From now we will work with graphite pencils. We're lining with HB grade to make the shape of the eye. As you can see, I'm going very light. Remember guys, we can draw even with blending stump if you have a big graphite on blending stump. As you can see, I prepare for the eyelashes, and I draw the second one to make sure they're the same. That's HB mechanical pencil guys. As you can see, I'm staying longer than is necessary, so don't rush your work. Always the top of the eye will be a shadow, so we need to add more layers. Now I'm going very light by shading. As you can see, I changed the position of the pencil so I can add the necessary details. I'm coming for the second layer. I draw very light the eyelashes using the same grade, and I shade also the shadow on the top of the eye. As you can see, to draw realistic eyes is very important to respect the reference photo, and I'm looking for details. Now I'm adding blending stump, and I start to blend, making the eye realistic. I blend also the eyelashes. In this way I can make them a little bit blur, and when I come in with mechanical pencil for the last time, I can define better the eyelashes. Mechanical pencil HB grade again, and this time I will shade also. Very light layer. I build a gradient to make the eye realistic. I can use cotton buds this time, or I can stay on blending stump. My way to shade with cotton buds is by circles from the outline inside of the eye, almost close with the iris and the corner of the eye. Actually, we're adding the graphite inside of the eye. You can use cotton buds or blending stump, whatever you like to use. When I'm happy with the eye, I'm going to the other one, adding the shadows and necessary details. I'm staying on HB grade and also blending stump. We repeat the same step as I did with the first eye. If you're new to my channel and if you love to draw, subscribe and don't forget about the bell notification. You may have videos here. I'm also admin on Graphite Pencil by Raul Art on Facebook. Enjoy and post your artwork. Let's help other people and teach them to draw. I will add some shadows as I did on the first part. In this way we make the eye realistic looking and more interesting. Again, I'm gonna use cotton buds only for smoothing and softening the paper. We add shadows on the corner of the eye that I call gradient, from dark to light. I'm adding the graphite from the corner inside of the eye. In this way I build the gradient of the graphite. I'm using blending stump on the top. I'm coming with eraser, this time Faber Castell eraser, and I'm dotting very soft inside, adding some highlights, making the eyes realistic. I'm moving to the other eye. Also, don't forget to clean your eraser. I will smooth again a little bit to make the eye more interesting. I'm coming with Tombow Mono Zero eraser and I draw just some nerves, very light. It's the same when you draw a thunderstorm or something like that. I draw the top of the eye. Remember, if you draw realistic portrait, finish all eyes and after that you can draw the eyelashes. So as you can see, I didn't finish the eyelashes because I need to draw the skin. Now we need to find the shape of the eye. As you can see, I'm doing very light till I'm happy with the shape. By circles, also building a gradient on the top of the eye. What means the gradient, guys, for you who doesn't know what gradient is? Gradient is adding more layers on the same place, but always you're adding less. For example, if you shade here this part, the second layer will be half. The third layer will be quarter part of the eye. And when you shade with cotton buds or blending stump, you will see you build very easy gradient. That make the eye looking realistic. But don't forget we have eraser for highlights and for details. Now I'm coming with HB gray because I have lighter skin. So I'm going very light on the top of the eye. And again we need to build a gradient. And as you can see, the first layer is very light. The second layer, from the outline of the eye, I shade to the middle of the part of the graphite and I already built the gradient of this part. I'm coming with cotton buds, very sensitive skin, so I need to be careful to don't make too dark. Now the interesting parts coming, the details. So we have the shape of the eye and now we need to come in with shadows and highlights. We're adding shadows using mechanical pencil and highlights using Tombow Mono Zero eraser. And I will blend using cotton buds. I'm adding a bit pressure on the corner of the eye to make the skin realistic, and I will blend with blending stump. I'm adding graphite from the dark side to the light. I need to finish the arch of the eye, so I draw the top line respecting the reference photo and I shade a little bit to finish the skin of the eye. Now I'm gonna use again blending stump. I never press with my suppliers, guys, so never press on the paper. We're working light and in layers. I'm coming with 4B gray and I draw the lines of the skin. I'm coming for the last time with blending stump. This time I blend on the top. As you can see, I'm going to the eyebrow. And to smoothing the paper, I'm gonna use cotton buds. And as you can see, the skin become soft and ready to work. As you can see, guys, you don't need too many suppliers, or I'm not using too many grades of the pencils. And if you learn my way, it will be more easy to draw realistic portraits. And now for the final step, I'm coming with highlights. And for this I'm gonna use Tombow Mono Zero. I'm just dotting as I did inside of the eye, building the pores. And now just we need to move to the other eye to do the same that we did on this part of the eye. And to finish the eye, I'm coming with 8B grade and I finish the eyelashes because now I have the skin ready. So remember, when you draw a portrait, draw the skin, and after that, when you finish, you can draw the eyelashes. So now using 8B grade, the last touch of the eyelashes. We have a few eyelashes inside of the eye, so we respect this as well. As you can see, even 8B grade is very good sharp for me, so I can add necessary details. Stay with me, guys, till the end of the portrait and you have a chance to upgrade your drawing skill and learn about realistic drawing. You can find me on IG, Raoul underscore UK08, and Raoul Art 5 on TikTok. Let's draw together. Now with 8B grade I can add the top of the eye shadows, finish the eye making realistic. If you're happy with the eyelashes, you can add blending stump over to blend them, only to blur a little bit the eyelashes, making the portrait realistic. As you can see, I'm looking to add as much details as I can. Even if I'm almost finished to draw, I'm still searching for details. Stay on the portrait till you're happy with the details. So we need to move to the other eye. Same HB grade for the beginning, following the necessary steps. And for the final touch of the eye, we just need to shadowing the top of the eye to make them realistic looking. So for this I'm going to use 4B grade from the top of the eye. I just shade very soft by circles, add a little bit shadows. Hope you like my tutorials, guys. They are easy to learn, they are for everyone. Even if a beginner, you can learn to upgrade your skill. For this part of the shadowing, I'm gonna use very light dry brush, and you know about this already from John Lennon portraits. So I'm coming very soft on the top of the eye, mixing a little bit graphite with colored pencils. That's my way to draw eyes. We're going further with next tutorial, and stay with me because we finish this portrait and you will have chance to learn. So remember guys, add as much details as you can, follow the reference photo, cover your drawing with white paper, and good luck with your art. See you next tutorial. We will draw eyebrows, very easy eyebrows, and top of the head skin. Take care guys and stay safe.